One News ပရိသတ်များအားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါရှင်။တရုတ်ပြည်သူသမ္မတနိုင်ငံသမ္မတမစ္စတာရှီကျင်းဖျင်ရဲ့ဖိတ်ကြားချက်အရအခုဇွန်လ15ရက်ကစပြီးတရုတ်နိုင်ငံကိုနိုင်ငံတော်အဆင့်ချစ်ကြည်ရေးခရီးစဉ်အဖြစ်နိုင်ငံတော်သမ္မတကြီးဦးမင်းအောင်လှိုင်ဦးဆောင်တဲ့မြန်မာအဆင့်မြင့်ကိုယ်စားလှယ်အဖွဲ့ရောက်ရှိနေစဉ်အတွင်းမှာပဲတရုတ်နိုင်ငံပိုင်နိုင်ငံတကာသတင်းဌာနတစ်ခုဖြစ်တဲ့ CGTN က One News သတင်းဌာနကိုချိတ်ဆက်ပြီးမြန်မာတရုတ်ပြည်သူအချင်းချင်းဆက်ဆံရေးတိုးမြှင့်ဖော်ဆောင်နိုင်ဖို့အတွက်သူတို့သိလိုပွဲရာတွေကိုဓာတ်ရိုက်မေးမြန်းမှုပြုလုပ်လာပါတယ်။ဒါနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးထုတ်လွှင့်တင်ဆက်ပေးသွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။
So as a major media outlet in Myanmar, what is One News paying most attention to with the state visit?
Currently, Myanmar President U Min Aung Hlaing is on an official state visit to China from June 15 to 19. During this trip, he held discussion with top leaders, including Chinese President Mr. Xi Jinping. I believe this visit will strengthen not only government-to-government relations, but also the ties between the people of our two nations. In addition, Myanmar and China signed 18 agreements and MOUs during President U Min Aung Hlaing's state visit to China. From our media perspective, we view the state visit as a milestone trip that will not only bring our leaders closer, but also deepen the friendship among the people of both nations, leading to greater future cooperation. So, media is like a bridge that brings the people of our two countries closer together. For many years, Myanmar audiences have really enjoyed Chinese movies, TV shows, and music. Right now, our main focus should be on exchanging news and information and sharing those stories with the people of both countries. Since Myanmar and China already have an active media partnership, we just need to keep this momentum going. We must also walk hand in hand to fight misinformation and ensure that positive and constructive news flows between our nations. On June 8, 2026, Myanmar and China celebrated 76 years of diplomatic ties. For 76 years, the relationship between our governments and people have kept growing. We share cultural ties and work together in many areas. So in your opinion, what needs to be done to boost media cooperation between the two countries?
That's right. Well, media exchange serves as a bridge connecting the Chinese and Myanmar people, especially as both countries deepen comprehensive partnership following President Min Aung Hlaing's state visit. I think for media cooperation to grow more substantive and sustainable, our collaboration needs to move beyond occasional exchanges and build steady, long-term communication mechanisms rooted in mutual trust. News organizations, digital platforms, and journalist communities should maintain year-round dialogue, regular personnel exchange, and joint reporting opportunities. I think this consistent engagement will allow journalists from both nations to observe each other's social development, culture, and daily life firsthand, helping the public receive more authentic and objective coverage of bilateral relations. And I still remember 2 years ago, media representatives from both sides signed cooperation projects covering digital training, agricultural programs, content sharing, translation exchanges, and cultural tourism promotion. That partnership has been elevated to new heights during President Min Aung Hlaing's visit this time. As media landscapes worldwide rapidly digitalize, I think it's equally important for China and Myanmar to deepen joint content creation tailored for modern audiences. Both sides can co-produce short documentaries, for example, cultural feature stories as well, and perhaps lifestyle programs that reflect our shared friendship and grassroots stories.
So where do you see the future of China-Myanmar cooperation in education and cultural exchange sectors?
Well, absolutely. I think, education and cultural exchange represent the soft power backbone of China-Myanmar friendship, shaping long-term mutual understanding far beyond political and economic cooperation. I still remember a CGTN report on how Ruili, a border city, provides all kinds of opportunities for students, workers, and businessmen. For example, young children from Myanmar would cross the border every morning at 8 o'clock to go to school, and 38% of the students in that school are from Myanmar. They enjoy the same compulsory education policies as their Chinese friends, free textbooks, no extra fees. Also, another school in Ruili centers on vocational training. It's also nurturing future talent from both China and Myanmar. For example, they've learned recognizing fabrics, learning sewing techniques, and of course, a bit of pattern drawing as well. And jade carving courses are also very popular. Some of the students from Myanmar would like to go back to their home country to carry on family traditions. Some others, however, choose to stay or to pursue a career in Beijing or Shanghai. And also, Myanmar's deputy education minister said at the China-ASEAN cooperation event last year that the two sides should increase investment in digital infrastructure and educational training to ensure that no student is left behind.
Since China is a highly developed country, we would like to see them invest more in developing Myanmar. So what kind of project should be prioritized to promote mutual benefit for both countries?
Certainly, as China and Myanmar elevate their comprehensive strategic partnership through the state visit, pragmatic bilateral cooperation is entering a new stage focused on high quality, mutually beneficial development. Moving forward now, I think that the two sides are still committed to prioritizing tangible public welfare and long-term sustainable benefits for both peoples. For example, livelihood-centered cooperation deserves core emphasis as improvements in people's daily lives represent the most genuine embodiment of win-win partnership. And agricultural development remains central to Myanmar's economic stability and rural prosperity, creating enormous potential for deeper China-Myanmar technical collaboration and trade facilitation. Alongside traditional livelihood projects, emerging economic cooperation should focus on digital connectivity and industrial modernization suited to both countries' future development strategies. And, Shui, expanding collaboration in cross-border e-commerce, smart customs systems, and digital skill training will also help lower trade costs and create more high-quality employment opportunities for young populations. And, these kind of initiatives will help inject new vitality into economic ties beyond traditional infrastructure cooperation.
To sum up, Myanmar and China have a long history of friendship, and our cooperation is growing stronger. I believe that the friendship between our people will become even closer and better in the future. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.